G-Week, Jimmer Tafishev, and Walt 2 Go May. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, we got lots to discuss tonight. I've got the fan on because, again, Connell Donegal is absolutely very warm today, and the studio is very hot. So, I've got the wee fan on and drinking a cup of tea here. So, hopefully, you are enjoying the Sabbath day or Lord's Day. Hello, everybody in the live chat. Any news with this? Any banter? Any bars? Please let me know. Let me know in the live chat too where you're all from. Whether it be Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand. No matter where you're from, please let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Aye, so look, lots to discuss tonight about what's happening all over Ireland. There's a big protest today in Dublin, supporting the youth of Ireland. Trying to raise awareness about, there is really no future for our youth here. Their only future is to emigrate to the likes of Australia. Some very good speeches made in Dublin. So well done to everybody who was there. We did a live stream from Dublin as well. So if you want to check it out after the show, please do. So look, let's get into tonight's action. Let's say our Lord's Prayer as Gaeilge, and then we'll get into tonight's action, all right? So please join us. Amen. Ar neahar atar now, go ní for Daniel, go dagda the red, go nyantar the hollow and tell him yantar now. Ar nar na hul to do new, August might do our fecta. Mar a way hamid dar vectin a Fein, ag na election a gahu, ag seer shina alk, amen. Now na hargus a vec, August spread knee, amen. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Parts this evening. I've got the water and I've got the cup and tea. So look, lots to discuss tonight. So much happened. I've got loads of articles, loads of videos here. So, tea for everyone. Oh, that's someone's name in the live chat. Couldn't make it today, but I'll be in Sligo next week. Yes, that's right. Protest next weekend, next Sunday, I believe, at 2 p.m. Queen Maeve Square, I believe, will be bringing on Declan on again, the organizer of the protest. He'll be coming on Thursday to promote the protest. So, protest. This time next week, at the end of August, is it 31st of August? It's the Sunday. Sunday, 2 p.m. Queen Maeve Square. We will be there. We will be bringing our banners, signs, flags, newspapers. We'll be bringing our loudspeaker. We'll be bringing our PA system. We'll be bringing the whole works because the people of Sligo need our help, right? So get out there in Sligo this coming Saturday if you can. Okay, look, let's just get straight into tonight's action. What have we got in store for you here now? So what buttons do we need to press? Let me get this wee yoke up a bit closer to myself. Hold on a minute. This wee yoke here is my new gadget that I have. A stream deck where I press all the buttons and makes all the magic happen. Right, okay, so... Right, let me see now. Press this button here. I seem to be pretty centered. That looks not too bad. When I press this button here... Pretty centered as well. I think I'm about too zoomed in. Hold on, man. I'll here resize myself. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right. This is the first clip we're going to play here, right? So, can you hear that fan? I'll turn the fan down a wee bit more. Just because I can hear quite loud, but no, I don't hear anybody complaining in the live chat. Barry's all the way, no argument. Need an update on Kelly Beggs. What's happening, Kelly Beggs? Please let me know. Yeah, sorry, I missed there what's happening, Kelly Beggs. No, can't hear it. Okay, very good. I'll leave it on then. It keeps me cool. Okay. Field asylum seeker with multiple identities runs from another shambolic arrest video. The foreign man in this video is the same individual who resisted arrest days ago on Store Street, Dublin. Upon his arrest, he provides 6 identities, 5 dates of birth, and several addresses. Just deport the scumbag. Absolutely. Let's have a watch here.
It isn't really my... Because he... Oi! Oi!
I don't know. Why? What is I don't know why. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Okay. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on. Sit down. Sit down. What do the three and just? What I have? You got three I got. I have one if you want to like that.
More diversity is our strength. What exactly did they say there again? Upon his arrest, he provided 6 identities, 5 dates of birth, and several addresses. See, this proves that people coming in here, they have no documentation. I saw a foreign criminal was up in court there recently, and his name was unknown. They had no idea who he was. You know what I mean? Like, these people could be mass murderers for all we know. This is the realities of open borders mass immigration. Our children are no longer safe. Our women are no longer safe. We have invited the third world, and we are turning into the third world. Unbelievable. He's a sergeant too, public order unit as well, who are meant to be fit. Laughable, says Sean Mack, I know. Run, says end of the line, Joel. Mass deportation, not mass importation, absolutely, Sean Mack. Tea for everyone, bars all the way, no arguments. Yep, absolutely. Cold glass of fruit cider here, says 0. Barry's master blend. Tea for everyone. Any questions in the live chat, please let me know. Any comments in the comments section. Yeah, they battered innocent people in 2023. Yep, they battered them for a long time at them protests as well. I remember that. Okay, let's move on here. Lots to discuss tonight. Okay. Oh, wrong one. This one here. Okay. So, tell me, what about people like me? You've been saying on the TV you're fixing the problems. I don't see any way out of this. I don't see any hope. So there's a young Irish woman living in her car and spent her nights in her grandparents' and in her grandmother's voices here. Sorry, I'm reading that wrong. A young Irish woman living in her car and nights in her grandmother's voices her heartbreak at modern Ireland. You can follow Aoife here.
Another upset in the car video. So buckle up. I was over in my nanny's house. I was just over spending some time with her, and obviously the news was on the telly. Wouldn't be an Irish nana, country nana, without the news. The 1 o'clock news was on the telly, and the budget was talking about how they're pumping in so much money for houses, and they're pumping in this, and it's just like, I'm in a tricky situation with my housing situation at the moment. And as a 30-year-old woman, I didn't think that I would be strongly considering moving into like the car or a van or anything like. But it just feels so impossible. Can't rent because rents are so freaking high. My house sharing is a shitty situation at the moment, and can't afford a house by myself. Wouldn't even be seen to have a mortgage by myself as somebody that tried to do the right thing and set up a business to help people with their mental health. And ironically, it's left me struggling. Like, don't get me wrong. Mentally, I'm in a much better place than I was a few years ago. But, like, hopeful for my future. For living in this country that I'm from. Like, it just seems impossible. And I'm 30. Like, my mom had 2 kids by this time. Or at least me. Like, a house. Like, well on their way for a mortgage. Like, their wedding. Like, it just seems impossible. And the government are there being like, oh yeah, we're doing everything we can. First time buyers, cost rental. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, do we need any more evidence that the Irish regime, the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael regime, have failed their youngsters? This young girl here, 30 years old, she's living in her car. She can't even rent a house. She can't, no way will get a mortgage. So she's homeless, effectively, and living in her car. So the Irish regime couldn't care less about her youngsters. This is all done intentionally too. They're trying to force our youngsters to emigrate to the likes of Australia. And then they have this reasoning for mass immigration. We need these foreign workers to do the jobs the Irish won't do. Well, the Irish people are competing with foreigners who are driving down wages. Foreigners get free. Well, when I say free, I mean the Irish taxpayers paying for it. Right? When I say free, so substitute free with Irish taxpayers paying for it. So free housing, free social welfare, free education, free medical healthcare. This is what the foreigners get. And then so they're getting all these freebies, and so they're happy to pay for a lot less. And a lot of the businesses now are incentivized to bring on foreign labourers. See this happening all the time. I know from personal experience. So look, the Irish regime have failed their youngsters, and we need to implement pro-family, pro-Irish, pro-life policies as soon as we can. The end says she should have got married. Well, there's another problem. The youngsters want to go and pursue careers, unfortunately, particularly the women. Feminism have warped their brains, telling them, no, forget about getting a husband. Women in their peak value in their early 20s, 21, 22, that's when their peak value. That's when women should be looking for a man, looking for a husband. Instead of like going to university is a waste of time. Men couldn't care less. It's actually a turn off for men that women have degrees and masters. Men don't want to see that. Men just want a simple Irish woman or a simple woman who's not educated, doesn't have degrees and masters. What's more important is they can cook a nice meal and they can be a nice, pleasant housewife. That's the most important thing. You know. So you do make a point there. You know, but like our women have been brainwashed, and our men too. Like men need to stand up to him, not just blaming women. Men don't want to come into either. They're feminized too. Well, this is the problem as well. Because not just women, you know, but women do need to lower their standards a bit too. You know, women are going for the top 1% of men, and they need to lower their standards a wee bit instead of going for the best of the best. Yeah, Sean Mack, you make a good point there. Anybody see the spate of crashes across Canada, America involving Indian males making illegal U-turns? Yeah, I saw that one killed. That one that's going viral killed 3 people. But you ever see like how they drive in India? Like, is it any surprise? Like, is it any surprise? Okay, let's keep her here. Let's get more clips and articles up for you here. Let's load in the next one for you. Okay. Dublin, an arranged African abuses an Irish man going about his day's work. Another one for deportation. Well, we'll see if that happens. What's wrong with this buffering malarkey here? Hold on a minute. Refresh this page. Hold on a minute now.
I'm proud to be an African. I am fucking proud to be an African. I am fucking proud to be an African. Yes, I'm in Nigeria. What do it's only us that can actually come and live in Ireland. You support get a life. Go and 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 get a life. You think I'm the one person who can put me. Get down. Get down. Let's get it done. Get down. Get down. No, you get down. I said get down. Get down. Bring it up. Bring it up. You call me a bitch. Come on. You call me a prostitute. He's not a that. You are wrong with it. You report to that. You report to that. If you are going to sleep with me, you're going to prove it. Defamation of character. You call me a bitch. You call me a prostitute. You report to that. You not leave it. You not leave it.
is the nonsense the Irish people have to put up with. Is this one of the doctors and engineers? The hostility, the aggression. These women aren't very feminine, are they? The African woman offering to fight the white man, Irishman on the street. You know, the gall, the audacity, the sense of entitlement. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Who do these people think they are? So aggressive. Just completely hysterical. Deportations now. Anti-Irish racist Nigerian, says Sean. Absolutely, Sean. Yep, the aggression is just end of the line, Joel. Yep, absolutely, 100%. Let me go over here. I'm live actually on Facebook as well. Let me refresh the page to see what's happening over there. If you're new to the show, please subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. If you're re-watching the show, please comment. Edward says he's from New Jersey. Good stuff. Rob Palmer says, all right, bro. Very good, very good. I'm going to live on Twitter too. Let me go for Twitter. I'm actually on TikTok too. I was trying to log into TikTok Studio, but I couldn't get logged in today for some reason. I've never done a live stream on TikTok, but maybe the next time I go live, we'll try and get live on that as well. I'm live on Twitter too. Good stuff, good stuff. If you're listening on Twitter. Okay. Look, let's keep it lit here. Lots of stuff to talk about tonight. Okay. Okay. Mary Lou McDonald pandering to the Indian community and their failed attempts to propagandize the Irish people into submission. No such concern is shown to the Irish communities of the inner city after attacks. So this is addressed to His Excellency Akhilesh Mishra. Ambassador Mishra Kara, I write to express my profound concern and unwavering solidarity with the Indian community in Ireland following the recent wave of racially motivated attacks in Dublin. These assaults in the sense of insecurity they are generate strike at the heart of Irish values grounded in welcome, respect and dignity of the people of Ireland. Ireland's tradition of Céad Míle Fáilte stands in stark contrast to these cruel and repulsive attacks which threaten the social cohesion of our society. On behalf of Sinn Féin, I offer heartfelt solidarity to the Indian community, who make such a valuable and cherished contribution to Irish society in every sphere of life. I stand ready to work with you and with Ireland India Council and all parties concerned to uphold the safety, inclusion and rightful sense of belonging to every person living in Ireland. Ismisha Mary Lou McDonald. Well, Mary Lou McDonald, what about the Indian there in Donegal recently, who was, I think he's still jailed, who came to meet a 13-year-old girl? And what about all the sexual attacks of Indian men on Irish women? What about the abductions of Indians on young Irish children? What about that? Do I see you writing any letters to these youngsters? What about that young girl from Buncrana who went over to India and got brutally raped and murdered? And she was, God, I'm not going to describe what happened to that poor girl. She's from Donegal, went over to India, and she was brutally killed, raped and killed. Was there any speaking out about that? Racially motivated attacks? Mary Lou, no, nonsense. Nothing from me. Sinn Féin, a bunch of anti-Irish traitors, pandering to foreigners. Brits out, Africans in. That's Sinn Féin's motto. Make you sick, wouldn't it? Mary Lou McDonald. Then you talk to their supporters and they say, oh, Sinn Féin are against immigration. What a load of nonsense. Complete and utter nonsense. Makes me angry reading that there. Right, what else have we got in store for us here? So, a €200 bail for making online threats to kill Irish children based on race, and then attack someone with a kettle full of boiling water. The facts are he has made a very clear statement of intent and demonstrated he is willing to be violent, and the Irish justice system just let him walk. The Dutch justice system did something similar very recently, and because of their actions, young Dutch girl was murdered for being Dutch. Let's play a few clips here of this scumbag.
Irish, I'm coming on top of you now. I'm gonna be slicing your babies, kids, and you before everybody. Get ready, motherfuckers. Cause you...
Right, I've got another one here, do you? Hold on.
Again. Again, you Irish do not have history. Now, if you want to know your history again, it's 800 years of you being a dog in your own country with a rise done by real men, 1916. And ever since, a lot of those that sold their souls for thy bread, were there to screw the fucking party. Today, nobody stands beside any one that rised back in 1916. All of them are either in your mental hospitals or dead.
It'd make you angry, wouldn't it? This boy got out and gained €200 bond, threatening to slit the throats of Irish children. What an absolute disgrace. Why is that man not deported? What is he doing in Ireland? There needs to be a serious investigation into this man here. And of course,
again, you Irish...
Sorry, I apologise there. And again, nothing from the mainstream media. Where's the mainstream media in all this? Completely hiding the fact this man has threatened to slit the throats of Irish children, attacking the Irish people, throwing boiling water on Irish people, and bail for €200. Send the bugger home. Should not be here in the first place. Close the borders now. This boy's going to cause serious damage. He's going to kill somebody. Oh my God, like, what is going on, hey? Let me go to the live chat really quickly, see what everybody's saying here. Sorry, I see he assaulted a man in prison by throwing boiling water in his face. Right, okay. This lunatic is back on the streets. Why isn't he deported? Says Zero. Absolutely. Jim O'Callaghan has a lot to answer. But here's the thing. The Minister for Justice is just a revolving door. Used to be Charlie Flanagan. Used to be Michelle, or what do you call it, McEntee woman. Now it's this new fella. Like, just, there's no accountability. NGO agitators, says it Robert. New member of Fianna Fáil, Fianna Gael, says spud joke. Absolutely. He'll be running in the next election. Highly dangerous, is Saoirse Nairn, 100%. Why is he still here? Look, another advert for the protest that's coming Sunday, this time next week, in County Sligo, 2 p.m. This coming Sunday at Maeve Square. So make sure you get out there if you're in the area. We're protesting Ireland's, I would say Ireland's, well, one of, if not the biggest iPass centre. 5 huge buildings, 3 stories high. It's like a town within a town here in County Sligo. So I will be there. We will be there. We'll be bringing flags, banners, placards, signs. We will be making the protest look really good with all the flags, the banners, the placards, etc. Now, if you want to chip into our flag fund, we're very low on Irish tricolour flags and signs. Sorry, the wrong button there. So this one here, the flag fund. So if you want to chip into our flag fund, you can do so by scrolling down below the video, clicking the link in the description. A simple €10 donation will put 3 flags into the hands of Irish nationals. A very generous donation of a very generous donation of €100 put 35 flags into the hands of Irish nationals. So no matter where you're from, you can chip in now by scrolling down below the video description or clicking the link in the bio. Support our work now. We are dangerously low, but we want to keep doing this. If you follow me for any amount of time at all, you will know that we are on the streets all the time. We go to every single protest. We want to keep helping them. The people of Sligo have asked for our help, and we will be there, but we need your support. Look, you can chip in from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. Chip in now, support our work, help us hand out flags all over Ireland. Now, another way you can help us by Joining as a member, join our political movement, Shield and Hearn. I'm the leader of Shield and Hearn. This is the membership pack you'll receive. This is the membership badge you'll receive. These products or items here comes part of the membership pack. This is who we are booklet. The historic 1916 Freedom Proclamation also becomes part of the pack. The Irish flag is also in the pack, and the membership card. So scroll down below the video. Join as a member now from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from. Join now, and by joining, you're supporting our work, helping us fund, keeping going out there in the streets, producing Ireland's only newspaper, Irish nationalist newspaper, the Irish Patriot, getting flags in the streets, banners, placards, signs, etc. So support our work now. Join as a member or chip into our flag fund. We really, really appreciate it. Okay, let's move on here. We've got more coverage and more videos and stories to chat about here. Right, let me see here now. Okay. The brother of hunger striker Patsy O'Hara calls out Sinn Fein and Mary Lou McDonald. The House of Cards is collapsing for the traitors in Sinn Fein. Let's have a listen here.
Gia Ditch, I'm sitting here with Anton O'Hara, Patsy O'Hara's brother.
Sinclair.
Sinclair, good one. So this is a message under the Sinn Féin post who says that the only families that don't support Sinn Féin are Bobby Sands, Francis Hughes and Martin Herson. Patsy O'Hara's brother, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, we've never attended anything Sinn Féin have ran this past 20 years.
No.
No.
Sinn Féin.
Sinn Féin, yeah, traitors.
Yeah, Mary Lou McDonald, West Brit, Fianna Fáil, we're on to you, girl. Let me tell you, there's a TikTok coming about you. What was she doing on the walls, the Derry walls?
Donegal Chapel of the Paratroopers.
Yeah.
They call Bloody Sunday in Derry.
Yeah.
And calling it Londonderry.
Londonderry, Mary Blue. You fucking West Brit, Fianna Fáil, we're on to you. So I'm going to go and speak to the other hunger strikers families, because there's one that was apparently wrong, so we've got 3 and 4. But, you know, just to find out just about Sinn Féin and how do they feel about a West Brit like Mary Lou leading the party. So over and out from the boxside corner, Tara Lanshaw.
There we go. Sinn Féin exposed once again for being a bunch of West Brit anti-Irish traitors, a bunch of sellouts. Brits out, Africans in. They have sold out the people of Ireland. They want the Irish replaced in their own nation. Absolutely disgraceful from Sinn Féin, and we will continue to expose them. Let me know in the live chat, what do you all think? Excuse me. Hello everyone, says Poke. Good man, Poke. Thanks for joining us. Robert McGuire says, notice how quick he could travel from one train to another train. Last spell there. Fun to play in the we should be sure to play. Yeah. This gentleman is going to want serious harm. Yes, never trouble. Absolutely. Should be reported. Right, what else was on the source right now? Your mic just went wonky. Oh god, is the mic wonky again? Why is that doing that? Right, crack. Hold on a second. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Let me know. I have to when that happens, I have to restart my sound card. I don't know what's going on. I should be all right now. Let me know in the live show what the audio is like, please. God, my computer's screwed. It's really old. We're all right now. My computer's just badly needed an upgrade. Trying to actually upgrade my computer. It's just too old. Like there's too much going on. And like, okay. Look, let's keep her little now before she breaks down again. Okay, so I just had to turn everything off, turn the apps off, turn the sound card back on, then reload the apps again. It just takes a wee bit of time. Okay. Okay. People are so terrified of being called names by scumbags that they're prepared to give away their own country. Clip from the Abolition of Reality, an evening with John Waters on YouTube.
These are surreal conditions we're in, utterly surreal conditions. And it's good to be able to say that, and it's good to be able to think it, and to talk to people who kind of know what you mean, and have arguments if necessary about it or whatever. But ultimately, it's terminal for Ireland. It's terminal for our children's hopes. It's terminal for the happiness of the human race. I don't know why that happened. I can't understand it. Some people say it's been happening, this has been going on for hundreds of years. I confess I didn't detect it most of my life, all my life until 5 years ago. I didn't really detect it. I thought everything was more or less okay. Of course there was corruption. In the media there was some degree of censorship here and there. But I didn't think, I'd ever dreamt for a moment that these kind of things could happen in my country. But they're happening now. And they're happening every day. And all the while our leaders prate on about democratic values. Democratic values. They don't know what democracy is. They don't care. They're not interested. They're con men. They've been bought. They've been paid for. We need to stop listening to them. We need to start listening to each other. People say to you, if you're criticising what's happening, that you're not allowed to criticise it unless you have a positive solution. I don't have a positive solution. The human race may have within its heart a positive solution. All I can do is try to awaken it to what's happening. Before the enunciation must come the denunciation. And we haven't had that yet, not in public. Most people don't know what's happening. Never mind getting to the point of actually thinking what we might do about it. And people like me are locked out of public discourse. People are muted. The public is completely, hypnotised. There are some wins, people are coming over, but it's not at the pace that we need it to happen. We need a massive awakening and understanding, and we need to break through into the mainstream and to begin to talk like this in front of people so they can at least see what's happening. But most people, they don't want to hear it. People would almost prefer their grandchildren to lose their homeland rather than they be called racists. And that's the state we are in. People.
So that was John Waters there. Good luck on his book. God bless you, John. I met him many times. Good man, good patriot, and hopefully he gets lots of sales. How's everybody doing? New York is with you now. Good man, Rocker Mike. Thanks for joining us. I think you're a member too, so God bless you. Thanks, Rocker Mike. Yeah, my audio was screwed up there for 5 minutes or 5 minutes ago, so it's just I'm having computer problems. It's just an old computer. Like I have to keep resetting my sound card. Okay, what else have we got in store for you here? Okay. In the next few years, we are going to need major numbers of ethnic minority background people to come here to work. These people want to flood our country with people from the third world until we are a small minority.
It's in India, it's in Africa, it's everywhere. This is our island. I would say, a land of 1,000 welcomes. In the next few years, we're going to need, now we can do this, blah, blah, blah. But in the next few years, we're going to need major numbers of ethnic minority background people to come here to work. It will not be by choice, it will be by need, because we are an aging population. So our government, instead of our government to say we don't have the solution for housing, we don't have the solution for our economics, we'll make it look like it is the ethnic minority. So we throw them under the bus, so again, so that's a major, major problem. So our government, then also parents, really important. Where are these young people learning it from? Our parents. If you look at the last time we had riots in Ireland, parents took their young people there. They took their young people there. So we've modeled for them that this is what you do to people who don't look like us. I've been in Ireland 23 years. I've never seen this amount of young people attacking people. I have not seen it. Maybe I haven't seen it. So for me, this is a new thing. And we have to nip it in the bud now before it becomes a major thing, because these are our young leaders, our young politicians, our young governors. These are our young.
That was race hustler Ebon Joseph, the woman who's in charge, the African who's in charge of this new anti-racist action plan the Irish government is rolling out. And then she mentions there, the riots. Well, what were the riots about? Remember, an Algerian migrant stabbed young Irish children, stabbed Irish adults. That was in response to the stabbings, them riots. The media are gaslighting us. These Africans are gaslighting us. And this Africa now is going to tell us we're all racist, and we need to go through all the institutions, whether it be teaching, the Gardaí, the police force, the civil service, you name it, is not diverse enough, politicians, etc. The whole 9 yards, more diversity. Same as happened in UK. Positive discrimination, they called it. In America, they call it, what do they call it in America? Affirmative action. We need more Africans. Africans need power. That's effectively what they're saying. And we need to expose these race hustlers, traitors. Well, she's not a traitor. She's not Irish. She can't be a traitor. But she's trying to destroy Ireland. And there's anti-Irish traitors that are helping her out. Yeah, exactly. Zero. She conveniently leaves out why the riots happened. Absolutely. 100%. Any questions, please let me know in the live chat. Good stuff, everybody. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these videos with all your friends and family. I am live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. So we'll be live again this coming Tuesday, then Thursday, then Sundays, 8 p.m. And we'll be live on this coming Sunday in Sligo. We're bringing Declan on this coming Thursday. He's the organizer of the protest. So we've said already, we're getting dangerously low for our flags. We bring flags, banners, placards, signs to all the protests all over Ireland. If you're following me for any amount of time, you'll see us at the these protests, handing out flags, handing out banners. So this is us in Dublin here. This is us, all our flags in Dublin. This is us handing out flags in RD, in County Louth. This is us in Bundoran. This is our signs in Dublin. This is us handing out flags in Bundoran as well. So this is the donation page here. By clicking the link in the description, chip in from anywhere in the world, no matter where you're from. You can support our work. A simple €10 donation, put 3 flags into the hands of Irish nationals. A very generous donation of €100, put 35 flags into the hands of Irish nationals. We really we welcome your support. We rely on your support. Chip into our flag fund now by scrolling down below the video, clicking the link in the description, or pinned in the comments section. Another way you can support our work is joining as a member from anywhere in the world. There's the membership pack you will receive, this membership badge. You will also get the Who We Are booklet describing what we're all about. All these items are a part of the membership pack. The Freedom Proclamation is also part of the membership pack. The Irish flag also comes a part of it. And the membership card here. So scroll down below the video, click the link in the description, join as a member now, join Shield na HÉireann, Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement. My name is Niall McConnell. I'm the leader of Shield na HÉireann. So support our work now. Join as a member. Ireland is relying on you. Okay, everybody, we will be live again this coming Tuesday. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to the mods for helping out. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these live streams with all your friends and family. God bless you all. Aaron go bra.